Hello everyone and welcome back to my corner of YouTube. I hope you enjoyed today's special treat because I've got not one but two scammers for you. Here we go. First, I'd like you to meet a short but sweet Tom Ellis. Our girl sent me 2 love hearts and said, "Hello fan, how you doing? I guess you're a huge fan of mine." Because of course every celebrity in the world talks like that to people that they don't know. "How can I help you, young lady?" I asked. "Am not a lady, am Tom Ellis." "Oh, really?" I responded. So I showed her a picture of her profile where it says that Tom Ellis updated her profile picture with a cute little doggy. It says Tom changed her picture. My response to "Am Tom Ellis? Why are you speaking strange, dear? I mean no disrespect, of course. This is just not how an Englishman speaks. Maybe too much sun, or you've had a drunken bender, I'm not sure." "What are you thinking?" she asks me. "What do you mean?" "I was asking why your speech is coming off like a caveman or someone from a third world country rather than a man who studied at the prestigious English school in Sheffield. Plus, I was asking why Tom Ellis changed her profile picture." Oh dear, I guess I just won't get my answers. Pity. "Listen, sir, if you don't get back to me, then you only prove my suspicions. Your choice, really, but not responding is indeed uncouth and poor manner. Now, not at all the British way, chum." "Well, my Omo, you've had a full day to set me straight, and you haven't, though, have you? You just read my messages while hiding in your Nigerian village, stealing money from all over the world because you think you are owed that money. Mugu, no one owes you anything. You are human, barely. Scammers who kill and steal are lower than most criminals. Watch out for the EFCC, dear. I suggest you get out while you are still young and actually work for a living." It was at this point that Our Lady decided to block me. More's the pity for me. And now for a real treat. I'd like you to meet Peter McCain, who claims to be Tom Ellis's assistant. "Hello, are you truly a fan to Thomas?" "Hello. Where is your most favorite place in the world?" I asked. "Oh dear, he must be sleeping. Now, maybe I'll hear from you after." And I remember I asked because I had looked into this profile and there was a lot of interesting places that this person had been. No, I did not remember to keep all of the pictures. I wish I had. This was in my earlier days of taking notes and whatever of scammers. So Peter comes back to me and says, "How are you doing? Sorry for the late reply. Since when have you been is fan?" So I reminded our Peter that I was asking what their most favorite place in the world was. "I'm doing well." "Yeah, Tom's not bad," I said in response to "Since when have you been a fan?" "Good. Where are you from?" Peter asks. "I think the first thing I see him in was Poirot, and I love Agatha Christie. I love all of Agatha Christie's mysteries, and I loved watching Poirot. He's a funny little Belgian man he was. I loved it." "Really?" Peter asks. And then he reminds me that he asked me where I'm from, of course, because I need to help him further his script. He can't help me further my entertainment. Yeah, I don't think it was his most earlier works, but he was still young in it. And then I reminded our man that I wanted to know where his most favorite place in the world was. How? I don't get. I stay in UK. Why do you all have to sound like cavemen? Scammers. Why? So you've never been anywhere else in your life, I asked? That is sad. Mine, I think, would be Bangladesh. And the reason why I brought this up is because, while looking into Peter, the very first contact, friend slash following person that Peter had was some lady who was in Bangladesh or had just visited Bangladesh. I can't remember if they were living there or visited there, but I was making the assumption that our Peter was this woman. And I could be right and I could be wrong. So here I am trying to fish out the guy that's trying to fish stuff for me. Yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. That Cox Bazaar, if you ever get out of the UK, is the most magical place. This is also one of the places that this person had stayed. As for me, I'm a child of the world. Been all over, really. Hello, sir? Did I lose you? Okay, maybe I'll catch you later. It's after 10 p.m., and I will be sleeping soon. What? I don't understand you. What are you here for? Well, I'm talking to you about Cox Bazar in Bangladesh, and you disappeared. I think maybe you were busy. What am I here for? Well, you messaged me. Guess I was just chatting. Sorry I offended you. I will leave now. Are you a fan of Tom? Bringing back to script. That's the reason I text you. Oh dear, you had already asked that and I answered. Yes, will you love to meet him in person? I think Tom's talented. I'm not some starstruck child. Blah, say that 5 times fast. I know he's busy with his wife and kids when he is not making content. But you are his fans. Will you love to be in his show or meet him in person? I am a fan. Yes, of course. Okay, so I will chat you up after brekkie. It's late and I do need my sleep. And by brekkie, I meant that I was referring to the fact that it was early in the morning in Nigeria. So cool Tom got another person from the UK on his team after all those Americans, because as far as I can tell, most of his management team are Americans. I could be wrong. I'm okay to be stood corrected. But I'm pretty sure that most of his management team are in the Americas, not in the UK. I don't get you at all, Peter says. And I questioned. I'm asking you not answering. Oh, what am asking you not answering? His assistants, American, I reminded our man. Who is that? Peter asks. What did I not answer? I asked. We're cross-posting like a mother trucker here, folks. Try to keep up. I know I was having a hard time keeping up. Am his assistant. Will you love to meet him in person? Peter asks. You asked and I answered. It's no skin off my teeth if I meet the man. Like I says, he's busy. His wife, his kids, career. Yes, but we book a day for you. I'm no one to the greatness that is Tom Ellis. And that will be nice, and chat with him in his private account. Nar, to the private account, thanks. That would feel like cheating with him on his... I was supposed to be cheating with him on his wife. You get it. There you go. I have typographical errors, just like our scammers have typographical errors. Mine are just few and far in between. If you want to meet him in person, you have to follow some procedures. In response to my saying I don't want to cheat on his wife with him. No, that is where the chat to all his fans. You are not the first person or the second. We have must all our fans there. But if he chats with other people, then it's not that private, is it? It just for all our fans that love to see him or chat with him. Guess I'm too stupid to understand, I lamented. You can talk to him just like that. You have to follow some procedures. Right now, I would like to talk to my pillow, I told him. Then I said, there are rules? The pass card is like to identify you as a fan to Tom, and your picture will be on it with your full name and address. Let me sleep on it, baby, baby, let me sleep on it. Let me sleep on it, I'll give you my answer in the morning. I don't care what anyone says. I do love the song stylings of the great late Meatloaf. Rest in peace. Okay, have a nice daydream, Peter tells me. Well, night dream for me. Maybe daydream for you. It's after 10:30 p.m. here. I already said that. I know I shady said that, but you know what? Maybe I shady said that too. But you skipped it. I feel like you miss most of what I say. Oh well, nighty-night, yeah. Ooh, sorry, I think you miss up my message because I was just here for those who want to meet in person and chat with him. That was his response to him skipping over my stuff. Child. Text up later, he says. I don't know what you mean about being here for only those who want to meet Tom Ellis, but this is how you started chat. It was you, it you that misses what I say. Oh my God. I don't miss anything you say, love. Okay. He, shrugs his shoulders, I guess, and agrees. But now will you love me to meet Tom in person or chat with him? It's no skin off my teeth if I do, I said. Smile. I know you'll be happy about that. But before you can chat with him, go to his shows, you have to follow some procedures. Jesus Louises, it's like some medical thing going on in here. Happy about what? Oh, I see. Happy about meeting our Tom. You have the chance to chat with him. Or don't you want that? So, can I ask? Yes, Peter says. Not sure if you can say, but when did Tom hire people from the UK? It was a surprise to me, that's why I asked. Not that I don't like people in the UK, of course. Why asking? But we have most fans in UK, our scammer Peter says. And we do a show for those people who want to meet Tom. Well, I'm asking to get to know ourselves better is why. Just for to know if you like meeting Tom in real and chat with him or being to his show. Okay. My response to most fans are in the UK. Nah, I wouldn't say that. He had fans all over the world, I'm sure. If you're interested, you will follow some procedures for security reasons. And then he agrees that, yes, of course, there's fans all over the world. You are his fan also. I love it. They make sure that I know that I'm the fan. I am actually a fan of Tom's work, but when somebody tells me I'm a fan, that's really weird to me. Anyway. All his agents are based in a country other than the UK. I guess that's what confuses me the most. Of course, who am I? No one, right? But I didn't mean to bust your balls. Fact is, Tom doesn't want to meet me. Why can't we have show in your country? Where are you from? We have lots of fans all over, so if you love to meet in person, you have to follow some procedures. Fucking procedures. Yes, I know you have fans all over, I replied. So I also know that you don't read what I say. I could say I'm in the hospital with a spleen hanging out, and you would just say that I need to follow procedures to see Tom. Go on then. What's the procedure? Okay, what did you ask me that I did not reply? I think I was starting to get under his skin. Where is your most favorite place in the world? I said UK, he responds. And we been travel many countries, but my favorite is the UK. Here's another lie that I literally caught him in. That wasn't the lie, that was just a message. No, you said, how? I don't get you. Oh, sorry, how I don't get. I stay in UK. That's not you saying that it's your favorite place. Okay, I did mistake then. You have to get your pass card. It really actually did make me feel sad that I literally caught them in their own lie and they just brushed it over to the side. I was hoping for something more than that. Shucky darn. Yeah, that was one mistake. When people skip over and ignore what I say, I don't feel like they truly want to know anything. It's as if you have a huge agenda and you must push me forwards, or that you must push me towards, in regards to his pass card. And for some reason, they felt very sorry and embarrassed that I had called them out on pushing me forward through their agenda. So they said sorry. Probably better if you say what you represent. Probably better if you say you represent a celebrity to do it right, or they will get mad for sure. You don't want to be behind the bars. Yes, the pass card is used to identify you as a fan to Tom. Your picture will be on the pass card with your address and full name, says our scammer. Yes, I only do the right, and he sent me come here because he get a lot of messages about people who scam all our fans. Just been here to do my duty as his PA to work in Facebook for those who loves to meet him in person, says Peter. So without a card, Tom can't tell who his fans are? Strange. Yeah, scammers abound in social media, all trying to funnel people into WhatsApp and Telegram. No, don't misunderstand me, Peter says. Is famous person, he can't really know all our fans, but for those who wish to meet him in person or been to his show need pass card. Am not the kind of person. If I am, I won't be here chatting with you. I won't do such a thing in my life. Responding to whether or not he is a scammer. We got a message about that people who scam all our fans. And about me misunderstanding him. So if I tell Tom I'm your fan, he won't believe me. That makes me second guess his work. I've watched him through Pyro and even Merlin. So, our man comes back and says, how can you meet him and tell him? So, I can only meet him and tell him if I have his card. If I don't have his pass card, I can't meet and tell him. It's dizzying, this intellect. Well, I can book a meeting, I said. You said bookings are done all the time. You can't meet such a person likes that. You have to book an appointment with him so you can see him. Durr, I just said that, buddy. Good. He responds to me saying I can book a meeting. Why can't I meet a person likes that? Because he's a famous person and for security reasons, my scammer says. So then for security, it falls to you openly. Whoa, what the hell was I saying? So then for security, it falls to you to openly tell everyone where they can go and who to talk to get access to him. That checks, I guess. So now, the card. I am so sorry. That's, you know how sometimes you type something and you don't proofread it, like the scammers never do? And then you carry on and you think you said it right? Well, that was the case right there for me. Egg on my face. Yeah, the pass card will be done if you have sent me your pictures, full name, and address. So you need to do phishing in order to give me some plastic card. The pass card and you are paying for it, was his response. But then when he saw that I was saying, oh, you need to go fish, his response was yes. So he agrees he needs to do fishing. I'm sure I will be paying for it. You know, fishing is not legal. But you says you are doing everything right. Yes, everything right, he agrees. The pass card is $200. Good to know. When are you sending your picture and your address? He inquires. How will you make payment? All good questions, friend. You may call me Iafok. Am in the office now. I can only chat with you. But I may try that later. I didn't say you could make a phone call. Oh, sorry, I didn't say to make a phone call. I guess English is a second language. I said, you may call me Iafok. It's a name, dear. Smiles. You asked for a name. It's a bibibo. It means wisdom. Sorry. What the fuck? Just misunderstanding you. Why? I'm really sorry. I'm also doing something else. What is the full meaning, Iafok? Not a misunderstanding. I always say this word wrong too. An oi ibo. You know what? Next time I'm going to get the phonics for this. But it means a white person would make. It's why I said it as I said. I am not too proud to admit that I'm not good at speaking Pidgin or pronouncing anything in any African dialect. I get it. But I'm not trying to pretend to be African. This African is trying to pretend to be a Brit. There's a bit of a difference. And in response to him, a white person not making that mistake, he said, okay. And then re-questioned what the full meaning of the name is. I said it is wisdom. It is mostly a Nigerian name, but used in other places in Africa. There you go again, skipping over my words. No matter. See where I had said, and I reminded him where I had said that the name means wisdom. Okay, how did you understand that? Where are you from? He asks. Well, it's the same way you don't, I suppose. In how did I understand it? I'm a child of the world, currently in Queensland, though, I tell him. Okay, now be sure you are getting the passcode. Need to work right now. So I didn't say anything, and he wondered why I didn't say anything. He gave me some question marks. Oh, I'm just making sure not to bug you so you can work. Good day, mate. I know. Again, I did this in one of the other videos. I accidentally said good day. If I was trying to pretend to be a true Aussie, sorry to all my Australian friends out there, it should have been good day. Just a G, an apostrophe, and a day. I'm really bad at pretending to be something that I am not. No, we can talk about this. I just need to know when you are getting it, or what did you think? Are you there? Yes, I'm here. And I'm just trying to respect this. And I reminded him where he said that he needed to get to work now. I'm still here so I can know how to do it, he tells me. Listen, no star ever requires cards to know who his fans are. Please get to the real point. Is not true. Fans understand me for those who loves to see him or go to his show and chat with the pass card. For Tom have a lot of fans who don't have this opportunity, but I think you love to see him in person, and that is the protocol you have to follow. Tom is a famous person. If Juju don't get, they Ogon they kill you. Or as a man stop, they bombing, they play. Who are you? Peter asks. What do you mean? I don't get you, I respond. And then he's getting angry. How? Who are you? I am, as I said, Iafok. Why be mad? And then he asks me again what the meaning of the name is. What is the meaning of all this when I say Ogun de kill you, who is a god of war for in Africa? War is only one of the things he is god of. Meaning I am wisdom. That is the meaning of Iafok. Okay, who is in that picture you said send? If you're interested in getting the passcode, let me know. If you don't have interest, no problem. How is it that an educated mind has no idea what this is? Listen, dear, you well know you have angered many spirits. I know you don't think this is the only way. I don't think you are the laughing kind who wants clients to die. What I meant is that there's many scammers. It doesn't matter if they're in Africa, India, Malaysia, America, Britain, wherever, because scammers are everywhere. Scammers are every race. There's scammers of every religion all over. And what I mean by the laughing kind is that many actually do laugh and chuckle and are happy and make it a competition about how many people that they can steal money from. So I don't think that this particular person is one of those people. People die over this all the time, just so some Yahoo boys can make money. No one is better than anyone else. What is all this? Peter demands. Angered in which spirit? Okay, Den, I no can help. I beg. No get anything to tell you. Please, you don't want to hear? Den I'm a come out, which is get out, now. Leave peace to ya. Please, oh, I don't understand what you say. How do you want to help me? I don't understand you, please. If you don't know what you are doing, you are in more trouble than I thought, I told our Peter. What am I doing? India is a lovely country. Most of her people are lovely too, I told him. So what is it? I need to know your point. How do you want to help me? And then I said, Betty Chode, which is a not nice thing to say. Fishing and scamming are illegal. You get my point now, do you? Yes. So what is it? So he says he gets my point and then asks what my point is. Really? Now you're just taking the piss, I said. We have already established, young lady, that you are not white or associated with anyone of any importance. English seems rough for you, meaning that you are only just learning. You are trying to steal money from strangers rather than do an honest day of work. There is no card, no secret way to talk to Tom. You are just a kid who thinks that the world owes you. Scammers kill people. No, I'm not. What are you trying to say, Since? I'm not trying to say, I am saying. I wish you cared and understood that what you are doing kills people and destroys lives. I wish you cared and understood that it is not a funny joke. What you do, deceiving people, is illegal and immoral. Crime is ugly. I wish you would stop, but we both know that you won't. You were caught by a nobody this time. Next time it Next time it may be that you were caught by the law or someone with connections that can physically harm you. And they ghosted me. So that was the end of my lovely video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, give a thumbs up. If you loved it, consider subscribing and joining the family. See you later.